All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Here in My Garage podcast. I'm Jordan.
I'm Nico.
And today we are finally recording after like 3-4 months.
Yeah, sorry about that.
And we possibly have a better idea for the name because of, well, it's not really in that garage anymore because we're more
outside right now.
Yeah.
But
so,
our name's still going to be Here in My Garage. We haven't
possibly
thought of anything else.
Well, I did actually. I think a new name that could possibly go really well with what we do, especially when it comes to posting, is the Better Late Than Never podcast. What do you guys think about that?
That's a good one.
We were talking about it yesterday, me and Jordan, and I think it's a good one.
We'll let them decide that.
Yeah. We'll put a vote in the comments.
Or just comment, see if you want that to happen. Yeah. And, hope you guys are having a good day. Happy St. Patrick's Day, because that's probably when we're going to post. It is currently March 6th, Sunday, 1:39 afternoon.
That's our bad.
Very cold.
It's freezing.
It's freezing, but we have a great episode. This episode's theme is going to be focusing mainly on unsolved murders. So if you guys have an upset stomach, or you guys just don't want to listen to that,
we'll put a timestamp on where to leave and stuff.
Yeah. And,
So the first topic that we were going to choose was...
All right, so let's focus on Cobra Kai Season 4. What were your guys' thoughts?
I know we're late, but...
Yeah, that came out in January.
Technically December, but...
Yeah.
You know, I wasn't crazy about it.
Me neither.
I think it is significantly worse than all the other ones.
Yes.
Yeah. Personally, I think that it was the weakest just to set up Season 5. And Season 3 was just very hard to top. And but Season 4 was good. Same. I just think it could have been a lot better.
See, when I think back at it, I don't remember anything. Nothing stood out.
Like, nothing is, like, everything's so different, and it's, like, weird to think that that's Cobra Kai now.
Well, I think that was just Netflix. Because Netflix has always been that kind of, like, company to do that.
Yeah, but Netflix did 3, and 3 was good.
Well,
but 3 was good. That was better than 4.
Well, what I think happened with Season 3, I think that Season 3 was already filmed by YouTube, except when they were done filming, Netflix bought it. So I think that Netflix is just coming bad, or like being really bad when it comes to the filming part and the plot, and YouTube is actually better when it comes to the action, the plot, the characters, and all that crap. And personally, I still like Season 4. I just think that it could have been a lot better. And
how we're on the Netflix thing right now, do you guys notice that there's so many movies are coming back to Netflix?
Yeah, like Shrek 2.
Shrek 2, Despicable Me,
Scooby-Doo,
Halloween.
Oh, yeah. Those movies are right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Chainsaw Massacre.
Well, that was just a reboot, and that movie sucked balls.
But still, like, they never had that. It's been so long since they had that.
If you guys are thinking about watching that new Texas Chainsaw Massacre, don't. Save you some brain cells and don't watch it.
Despicable Me.
Yeah.
On God.
Or Shrek.
Yeah. Because those movies are leaving at the end of the month.
Yeah.
Which is kind of stupid that they bought it back for 1 month, but that's Netflix.
Well, we have some more topics here.
Hold up.
Sorry for the inconvenience.
Also, forgot to introduce Kernan back to the show.
Oh yeah, Kernan's here.
He's our guest.
Yeah, I'm always watching.
Yeah.
All right.
He has a problem with our teacher.
So, next topic. Pogo the Clown.
Or do you want to get into that stuff right now, or do you want to get the other stuff out first here?
Actually, yeah, let's go with something else. We'll get back to that.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Wait for Pogo.
We gotta wait for Pogo the Clown.
All right, let's see. The Neuralink available next year, and if you don't know the Neuralink is practically. You guys ever seen Ready Player One?
Yes.
Yeah.
Think of that, but a chip it's like bought inside of your brain.
Oh my God.
Is that like a movie or?
No, it's not a movie. It's designed by Elon Musk.
Wait.
And
I heard something that he was making something new, but I didn't think he was actually doing it.
Yeah, so the Neuralink is like supposedly this chip that you can insert, or I think, I don't know. I don't remember if it's
I heard it's like a
headset
chip you put into your brain that makes you smarter.
Yeah, that, and it inserts you into like this metaverse, and it allows you to actually like feel people and actually like
feel
do stuff
people's
that
pain.
That is crazy.
And that's why I said it's mostly like Ready Player One, because you know those like haptic boot suits, and it's like you get hurt and you can actually feel it. That's practically what they're doing, except like it's open world and you don't have to stay in one place. You can walk around.
Would you, like, if you were if it actually comes out, would you do it?
No. I would never do that.
Yeah, you guys.
As cool as it sounds, there's this magical thing called VR that is a lot simpler.
Yeah, we can actually just use a VR headset, get an Oculus.
People start getting too greedy with technology.
Yeah.
Like, we're at a good point with it now, in which it's very accessible and useful.
Actually, we're at a bad point with it now.
Yeah, but
people with technology nowadays are getting so like corrupted.
Yeah, that's just like being greedy when it comes to power. To be honest.
Yeah.
People have too much power nowadays.
And honestly, Elon Musk doesn't have. I think he can do so much more, and why does he have to waste it on that?
Yes, that's true.
This man is probably one of the smartest people on planet Earth, and he's wasting it on some technology that nobody else is going to use.
If anything, try to get dogs to speak. Like, that's easier than that.
I mean, like, I don't think we really need them to speak.
I'm just saying, that would be easier than putting a chip in someone's brain.
It would be cool.
It'd be like the monkey from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
Or that dog from Up.
Yeah. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Like, make that instead.
Speaking of gaming, what are you guys thinking about the new games coming out? Like Elden Ring,
Spider-Man.
It's the new Spider-Man games coming out.
Oh yeah.
I'm honestly gonna buy that. Like
the sports games coming out
buy.
right now are getting higher quality by the minute. Like it's kind of scary.
Oh, did you see the new thing for GTA? GTA, they are making it non-cross-platform for PS5.
What do you mean?
They are letting PS5 players not be able to play with PS4 players.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? That's so stupid.
That's with the new update. There's gonna be too much stuff added to it that they can't add PS5.
I mean, I guess, but like, not that many people have their hands on a PS5 right now.
Yeah, that's also my problem with the new Spider-Man game. That's only PS5, right?
Yeah.
So what? I
so if
have
we're all
PS4.
gonna want to play, we have to go to Game & Tomas' house.
Yeah, we're gonna have to like trade PS5s.
At that point,
and that really sucks.
It sucks, but I mean, I get why they're trying to do it. They're just trying to access it. But
they're trying to get people to buy the PS5 so they.
I think they should have waited a little bit longer for that stuff because right now the PS5 is practically a national treasure. Yeah, it's like a national treasure.
You want to know what Nathan called his PS5? Nathan's Treasure 2.
It makes sense. That's a good answer.
Seriously, he named his PS5 that, and I see why. Like, it's honestly the best console now.
Let's go to Gideon being banned on Twitch permanently.
Sorry, these topics are really old.
It doesn't matter. I don't think they'll care. So, in case you guys don't know who Gideon is, check him out on YouTube. He's really funny. He makes pranks in public. He's like...
He gets kicked out of places a lot.
Yeah. So, he's celebrating... Here's the story. So, he just started getting popular on Twitch. He was his first night being verified on Twitch. And while he was being... let's just say celebrating, he decided, you know what, let's take some Hennessy, right? Let's drink some Hennessy, let's celebrate, let's party. As he's drinking the Hennessy, about like 10 minutes later, he's drunk, right? And he's like, you know, let's go see what Pokemon's streaming. Let's go see what she's doing. She's playing Valorant, right? And he's like, you know what, everybody, let's raid her stream. And everybody right now, I want you in my stream, go to Pokemon's stream and just type in L+ ratio until she notices it and gets completely annoyed. And although it was really funny, I don't think he realized how bad that is.
And he was drunk too, so like he can't really think.
That and it's his first night verified, so that's kind of like putting a bad image on him. But while he was doing the raid, a bunch of people in his stream were like saying, that's so sexist, like how could you do that, Pokemon did nothing to you. And as he's doing that, he starts making some very, very, very sexist jokes on how Pokemon and all of her like fans and followers that are boys just like try to tier 3 simp to her because
they all do.
To be honest, he's not wrong. Because everybody that really listens or follows Pokemon is probably very into her and just like, oh man, I wish we had a chance. Like, I wish that I could be hers. Like, that kind of stuff.
Everyone thinks that, though. That's people are nowadays. Like, they think that they can just constantly say these things, and it's...
And even though he was drunk, let's just say that it got worse from there, and Pokemon started to realize it, and she started to complain to Twitch because she's practically the queen of Twitch. She started complaining to the company, and about an hour or two later, he's in the middle of the stream playing some GTA 5 roleplay, and he gets permanently banned from Twitch.
If he tries to even make another account,
they'll just
get banned, and he will be banned permanently.
And the sad thing about that is, I get that he was drunk, but to be honest, the rage...
He kind of deserved it.
He did kind of deserve it, but a perma ban, I don't know about that.
Yeah, he probably needed like a 3-month ban. That's it.
They gave him at first. They gave him a 2-week ban because they realized that he was drunk, so like he never really intended to do that. But at the same time, like, why would you permanently ban somebody over that?
I am a big believer in second chances. He made a mistake. He was drunk, but like, don't let that ruin his.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he did. He's still better than ever on his content. He's still being hilarious. And actually, Pokemon and him are pretty cool now. And they're pretty good friends. They met up in real life. They share a lot of interest. But I do think that it's very unfair from Twitch that they permanently banned him for really doing nothing. And raids aren't really the worst of Twitch. Like, raids are just funny.
Yeah.
And the thing that I hated about Pokemon from that was that
she took it too seriously.
She took it too seriously, saying that L+ ratio. Yeah, she said that L+ ratio is a very sexist thing towards the women community, and how like they're very misunderstood, and how she is so discriminated against other people, which that is true. But how is L ratio supposed to be sexist? That makes absolutely no sense whatsoever, and that was mainly the reason why she was complaining to Twitch. That's very unfair to Gideon, I think, and I think possibly, I don't want to point any like very, very like mean comments, but let's just like get it real here. Have you guys ever heard of Kai Cenat?
No.
Exactly. They never promote African American streamers on Twitch. Let's be honest. All right. Twitch, I think Twitch is being very greedy when it comes to their power, and they are just taking their like community way too seriously, and like one thing that's violated, they're permanently banned. It's very stupid.
Especially to African Americans.
Yeah. They take themselves way too seriously.
Like if it's a white person, they wouldn't be saying anything.
Probably. But like when it came to Gideon, he started from a 2-week ban, but then he started complaining about it.
Is he black?
Yeah. Gideon started complaining about it, like how it's so unfair to him, and not even a minute later, he gets permanently banned on Twitch.
Like when he was about to finish, he got banned.
Yeah, that is very, very unfair to me, that I believe. And I don't
even if he's on his like friend's account, like if he's in the picture, that account will get banned too.
And he'll elaborate it better than we do because it's on his channel. If you guys want to go check it out on YouTube, Gideon Premium.
Explain it better than us.
He explains it literally. Every single
clear.
Like every dot's connected. It makes more sense. So if you guys want to go check him out, I suppose you do.
Alrighty, so I have a good topic.
What's up?
Why are hoods bad for a school? That's my question, because like we wear hoods because either we have bad hair or we
just want to wear it for comfort.
Because we don't want people to look at us.
Let's be honest. There's nothing bad to it. Yeah, there's really nothing.
Yeah. People say that's distracting. How?
Yes.
Like even if you're in the back of the classroom, no one's looking at you.
They say, from when I asked the teacher, like the teacher gave me some BS. All right. Yeah. She said that the reason why hoods are banned is because if you're taking a test and you're wearing a hood, like the shade can be bothering them. That makes absolutely no sense.
That's not even how shade works.
Why would they even look at them though? That's the thing.
But the thing is, if anything, that makes it better for them. Yeah. Then the light is not shining completely on.
What happened is, back in the day, you would like, when you go into a building, you would take your hat off for like responsibility.
Yeah, I can realize why they're banned.
80 years ago.
Yeah, that's the thing. We're in the 20th generation, 21st, but still.
Yeah, 21st century. It's stupid. And from what I also hear in other schools, they think it's supposed to be like a gang sign. Hoods are never meant as a gang sign, all right?
Hoods are meant for
just
being
comfort.
Scared of your body or your hair, and just because you feel like you want it on.
Yeah, I'm wearing a hood right now, and I have literally no problem with
my hair.
No
one's looking at us.
I'm just wearing this as comfort.
I don't like that you're wearing a hood because of the shade it's giving me.
Exactly, that makes no sense.
The shade.
It makes no sense. We're outside. We could be wearing our hoods outside.
There's shade everywhere.
We could be wearing our hoods outside at
and they would still be gang mad.
Yeah. It's no sense. And I would get it if like it's in the hood of Chicago and like the south side, because then I guess it makes more sense with gangs. But we're on the north side.
But they don't really wear hoods. That's
exactly.
The thing.
They never wear hoods. They wear hats.
It's rare for you to see them wearing a hood.
I think that they should ban or I don't think they should ban hoods. I think they should keep them unbanned and just let us wear them because it's very actually comfortable. You'd be surprised.
It's a nice, like, comforting thing.
And I think if there has to be a certain extent to if they're like permanently banned from you, because it depends on what you're wearing on the hood or hat.
Okay, so just like, say if we're wearing like a black hood and a black hat.
Yeah, if I'm wearing like a black hood and like a socks hat, that's perfectly fine. The socks.
If you're wearing something like inappropriate, yeah, I would say the same thing. Take it off.
Yeah.
But like, if it's not harming anyone or anything, it should be fine.
Yeah, hoods never harm anybody. I mean, they can if like you suffocate them, but like that's besides the point.
All right, so I have another category. This is basically for our school. We're not going to really say our school, but the lunch situation.
What about them?
You guys want to talk about it?
I mean, there's really nothing to talk about.
People from our school would know this. At our school, that for our lunch system, it's our last year together. Some of us are going to different high schools.
Do you want me to explain it? All right, so for the people that don't go to our school, like, for example, Nico's cousins, hi, if you're watching, shout out to you. At our school, there's 3 classes because of how many people we are
being divided.
We're like divided in the library room for lunch and divided in the actual multi-purpose room for lunch. And when it comes to the library room, 2 classes are in it, and the 2 classes have to stay on their side of the room. And if you're found on the other side of the room with the other class, you're technically violating the COVID rules, which is very, very unfair to us and very unfair to the younger kids because that makes absolutely no sense. You're in the same exact room. The doors are open. It makes no sense to be sitting anywhere in the room and to make any difference.
And it's stupid how the little kids are with us, but not even our classmates are
exactly.
with us.
And it's even worse downstairs in the multi-purpose room because there's stickers on the benches, and you have to sit on that specific sticker. There's only 2 people.
Now they got rid of that. Like now they're saying that we don't need it, but still, even if we still had that, it would be stupid.
Yeah, and
now,
it's not. I'm not blaming the teacher staff. They're just doing their job.
Yeah,
but at the same time, like, what the hell? Like, it makes no sense.
It's our last year. We had 3 more months. It's like, it's stupid.
And it's not really making any sense. How is 2 people on a bench supposed to be more than 2 people on one bench supposed to be very, very contagious when it comes to COVID? That's not how COVID works. And especially even if you don't have COVID. If you don't have COVID, you're fine. If you had COVID, we'd be quarantining.
Our class got quarantined only once through 7 months already.
It's very, very, very unfair. And I am trying to help out with that situation. I've emailed the principals many, many times.
many more.
Yeah, and let's just hope that they'll change those rules, because if
they talked to us specifically, if they said they're trying their best.
If they lifted the vaccine and mask mandate for public places, that's the
best thing that's ever happened.
It doesn't really make any sense to not lift the sticker crap rule.
Right? That's probably the best thing that's ever happened in the past 3 years, lifting the mandate.
All right, let's just get off this, because I don't want to get that much.
I don't want. Yeah, I was gonna say.
So let's just go on the topic about Scream 5. What did you guys think about that movie? Did you watch it?
I watched it. I liked it.
What about you, Kerner?
Yeah, I watched it.
I say, I was really surprised with the movie. All right.
Oh, and by the way, we don't want to give out spoilers. We're putting a timestamp. So
I thought the movie was really great. For a reboot, or like a requel, as they call it, you'll get it if you watch the movie eventually.
It's like Halloween, the newest Halloween that just came out.
For a reboot like this, I was really surprised for how great this movie was. I thought it was a top 3 movie in the whole trilogy, and that's saying something, because Scream is probably one of the best horror trilogies that never messed up when it comes to a movie.
Yeah.
And they still have pretty boring characters, and yet they still make it work. They still make you care. It's a very good movie.
Yeah, I like it.
And I liked how they brought back some legacy characters like Dewey and Sydney and all those
Dewey
characters.
was probably my favorite character because how funny he was.
Yeah, he's a funny character, but it makes sense because, I'm not going to give away a spoiler, But it makes sense why he was in it.
Well, we can, but we'll just put a timestamp.
No, I won't do it. But if you guys want to go watch Scream, I think
Go ahead.
you guys...
You suggest you should.
I suggest if you haven't watched the original Scream movies, you need to go and watch those movies because they are really, really good, and I think you'll enjoy those.
You're going to really like it.
Yeah. On to another topic.
Do you guys want to start with the horror
let's do one more.
Okay.
Stranger Things Season 4.
Oh, okay.
So
I don't get why they're putting it into 2 parts.
Well, here's why they're doing it. So, if in case you don't know about Stranger Things, it's a great show. The season 4
we just left off on season 3 that they were moving.
Season 3 was released in 2018, 2019.
July of 2019.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We've been waiting a really long time for this new season, and apparently they are splitting it into 2 different parts. The reason because of that is the episodes are so long and the story is so much longer.
And if you are looking at Netflix, you are just about to make your subscription, it will show Stranger Things is one of the best Netflix shows.
If not, it is because
because
that show is amazing.
It's original. It's an original that they've made.
I think Stranger Things is better. It gets better every season. And when it comes to Stranger Things, I think it's really popular, a really good move by them because not only are they making more episodes than all of them, but the new the 2 volumes that they're having are only 2 months spread apart.
Yeah.
The new season's episodes for Volume 1 are supposed to be 2 times longer than the normal episodes. And the normal episodes are 40 to 50 minutes long. They're so long. And that makes me really happy because that's just going to keep me busy. Also, every episode is going to be an hour and 30 minutes long or less, but still.
Maybe at least an hour, but still, that's a lot.
Also, it's the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Because for the Disney Plus Marvel shows, those get released weekly, and that's good because you're gonna speculate every week on what's happening.
And not only are they giving us
you can understand what's going on.
And not only did they say that this is supposed to be the scariest season of the whole trilogy, but they're also bringing us another season by 2023.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now we have to rewatch Stranger Things just so we know what's going on.
But even then, how do you top that? How do you put 2 different parts, 2 about an hour long of episodes? That's so crazy.
All the trailers look fantastic, though, man.
They do.
The posters,
really do.
The group of posters that were released around the same time.
It looks so good. The teasers, they look amazing.
The teasers, the trailers, it was all.
It looks really good, but I think they're gonna leave us on a pretty big cliffhanger on one of those final episodes for the volume.
The first volume and the second volume.
It's stupid how they're putting it every month. 1 month is this, and then 3 months later it comes out again.
Well, I think it's a smart idea because that just makes us want more.
I'd be fine with it if it was every 2 weeks.
That's just bringing more people to the show, and I think it's a really good move.
And not only do we get to binge watch it like everyone likes to do, but between the 2 volumes, we get that anticipation that we get from weekly shows.
Yeah.
But we now have to rewatch it and see
well, we don't really have to
rewatch
it. I rewatch a show every 3 to 5 months if it's a good show. And I haven't rewatched Stranger Things in about a year.
Yeah. Bro, the last time I did was 3 months ago. I still forgot what's going on.
It's a really good show. If you guys haven't watched it, you're living under a rock.
Yeah. Unless your parents didn't buy you Netflix.
Well, everybody has Netflix nowadays.
Maybe. Not everybody.
All right.
Okay, now on to the horror topics.
The murders.
Even though it's not Halloween, we are going on a horror topic.
I'll go ahead. So this is the specific genre that we decided to pick for this episode because I am actually pretty interested in unsolved murders and even though how bad they sound and how graphic and brutal the murders are, it's interesting. It's fun. It's not necessarily fun to talk about, but it's interesting to talk about.
All right.
So the very first. I'll say which one. So the first one that we're going to be talking about, I know about all these murders. I did some research on them, and I think the first one that we should start off with is probably the most famous unsolved murder and confusing murder to exist in the U.S. history is Black Dahlia. Have you guys ever heard about that?
Yeah. Me and Jordan were talking about it last night a little bit, and...
So Black Dahlia, in case you don't know this took place at the Biltmore Hotel. Very famous woman. She was a very popular actor back then. If you want to look her up, go and look her up on Google. It's the pictures in gray and white. But the Biltmore Hotel is very, very how do I say it? The Biltmore Hotel is pretty acknowledging the murder because of how popular that was. And it's a very famous hotel because of that murder. And the murder was this very, very young woman. She's very attractive. She went into the hotel room and she was found dead the next morning. She was, again, very graphic. The murderer cut her every single body part on her and put all of those body parts on the side of the road in a neighborhood. He drained all of the blood out of her, and she cut a smile on her face. And
if you've never heard of Jeff the Killer, if you have, it's basically the same kind of face. It has a smile.
Black Dahlia is a very confusing murder because all she was found dead was on the side of the road, and it was miles away from the hotel. But she was last seen driving her car to the hotel and entering her room, and the next day she's found dead. I can't imagine, like, waking up on a good 1940s day, and you look outside the window,
room service going into the room.
You look outside the window, and all you see is just body parts laying on the side of the road. Like, how? Like, that's very graphic, and the amount of, like, praise the hotel gives is very, very interesting.
There was no blood at all.
Yeah,
though.
there was no blood. It was just the body parts, and she's like, she was pale and purple by the time they found her.
Well, yeah, because of all.
Well, yeah,
because they literally
drained all of her blood. Yeah, but it is still one of the most unsolved murders in history, and also a very famous one. But I still don't get how they didn't solve it. There's really no clues going to it. So whoever killed her was obviously very, like, smart when it came to murders. But I think it's still pretty crazy how they drained all her blood and just cut her into pieces. I can't imagine seeing that.
That's pretty graphic.
And you can even look it up on Google. They'll show you those pictures, and it's pretty bad, man. Like, it's graphic. Here, look, you look it up. Look it up right now. But the Black Dahlia, that was very, very long ago. And in case you don't know what a Black Dahlia is, it's a very popular, like, flower. It's literally just a dahlia, but black. It's not that interesting of a flower.
Black Dahlia.
Black Dahlia, like, murder. And see if you can find pictures. But that's just what we're looking up right now. Hold on. Let me pause it. Alright,
so we found the picture.
Oh my god, this is disgusting.
It's very graphic.
Oh my god, look at this. Look at this crap. Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's basically what happened.
Jesus Christ. Oh, that's disgusting.
They literally cut her in half.
It's just like a half of her body's on the other side of the grass and another. Oh my god, this is disgusting. Oh.
Imagine waking up to that.
I know. Like,
this is what it was. This is what it was.
Oh my god, don't even. Oh my god, this is disgusting. Jesus. Oh my. Well, prayers go out to her probably dead family. Yeah. Oh my god, I don't even want to look at that anymore. Alright, we'll cover one more.
We have Kernan soon's gotta go.
Yeah,
we're gonna finish one more.
We'll cover one more topic. Here, I'll do it. I know. Do you want to do the clown or do you want to do Oklahoma? Because they're both pretty short. I think we'll do the Pogo. We'll do the
final meal. Final meal.
Final meal? Alright. So, I want to ask you guys, if you're sentenced to death for something that you did pretty bad in prison, what would your guys' final meal be?
No. I really like fried chicken. That's all I'm saying. Like,
honestly,
savory food, that's it.
Since it's your final meal.
Well, there's no limit. You can literally eat as much as you want.
Yeah, I'm just saying, since it's like your final meal, then you're anyways going to be dead, eat as much as you can possibly.
Well, that's what a lot of people actually do when they're sentenced to death. What people do sometimes because they don't want to be, like, slowly murdered to death in front of
they want to die fast.
They want to die fast. And the reason they do that is they order as much as they possibly can that they like to eat.
And they could die from food sometimes.
Because, they not only can die from the food, but they die from diabetes.
Yeah.
So, if, like, there's this person that ordered 3 whole pizzas, 2 shakes, fries, and a burger. He ate literally every single thing on his plate, and he died from diabetes, type 2 diabetes. Honestly, that's a hell of a way to die. I'm gonna be completely honest. That's a hell of a way to kill a diabetic.
But if I could only choose one meal, I just have it be like a 4-piece spicy from Popeyes.
That's it?
Honestly, I would take the 1 chip. I'm dying anyways.
Do it, man.
I'm dying.
Go down with the 1 chip.
It's gonna take you like 4 of those. and to eat the full thing, and then you'll beat.
Demand
For me,
one chips.
I'd probably eat like a bunch of pizza from like different pizza places, preferably Gino's. Yeah,
Elio's though.
Elio's would be pretty good.
Deep dish would be.
Yeah, and you might even though you like kill yourself when you're dead, you like crap out literally every single thing that you have. That'd be a lot of crap. I'm gonna be honest, but
especially what is it called? Especially with the one chip, bro.
The weirdest things that people order for their final meal, like I remember seeing this one lady that killed a bunch of people. Her final meal wasn't even a meal. It was black coffee.
Oh yeah,
that was it. Just black.
Someone had an olive. One
an
person's
olive.
was like just one olive.
Huh?
Yeah, it's so weird what people decide on, and that's what makes them psychopathic. Because if you're ordering just a black plain coffee, not only are you a monster because you're ordering black coffee and don't put anything in it, it's just coffee. like, oh, I wonder what my final meal is. Not even a meal. Let's just get some black coffee. That's gonna make me going. That's gonna bounce me off the walls. They'll never get me.
He tries to run away.
Do you want to do one more since we got time?
Honestly, sure.
All right. So the last one we're gonna do,
Sure.
All right. So this is actually taking place. This was a very, very popular murder, and it actually took place over here by us. This is, I think his name was
John Wayne Gacy.
This is a very popular murder in the city of Chicago. His name is Pogo the Clown, and what he liked to do, he was
a literal clown.
He worked as a clown as his job, and
he turned psycho.
Well, he was psycho when he was a clown, or before he became a clown.
All clowns are psycho.
That's why
that's the thing.
I can't imagine. I don't know how circuses like promote that crap. I'm so scared of clowns.
Yeah, man.
But Pogo the Clown was this very, very, very weird man. He actually was a pedophile. He liked to sexually assault men and women.
The boys.
And they were all around EDP's age. Or the EDP's favorite child age, which is 12. He'd like to lure kids as the clown into his van. And he'd sexually assault them. And then after he was done, he would literally just suffocate them to death and put them in his basement.
Yeah.
Or why can't Mikey just go away? All right, let's get back to it.
It's a biker gang.
So Pogo the Clown, he was last in.
He's just doing it to taunt. All right, let's go back. Come on.
That's a dirt bike. So
he's just taunting us.
He was a murderer in the area of Schaumburg. Man, he's going all over the place.
There's dirt. He's doing it.
Yeah. He was just in the city of Schaumburg, just getting a bunch of kids, and
back then,
killed,
there was no stranger danger, nothing.
The amount of kids that he killed is actually pretty surprising. Hold on, let me borrow this real quick. How many murders did John Wayne Gacy commit? Let's see. Oh wow! Oh my God!
How many?
So John Wayne Gacy, what do you guys think? How many people do you think he killed?
I'm gonna say 12.
No.
Not even 12.
27.
138.
No, way off.
Calm down, Nico. That's a bit much.
About
30.
No.
40.
No.
50.
Almost.
58.
No.
56.
Lower.
55. 54.
Really close.
53.
What'd you say?
52.
52.
Oh my God.
He killed 52 little boys and little girls in the city of Schaumburg.
That's so many, man.
52. Imagine being a police officer, going in your basement and seeing 52 dead bodies. That is so crazy. Oh my God. All right.
So that's the last of our topics. We have more, but we'll use it for our next podcast. Thank you. This is Here in My Garage. This is Nico.
And Jordan, and have a good day.